Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Stationeers Venus episode 46, which originally aired live on Twitch. Alright, nitrogen. Okay, so we're atmosipping some nitrogen and X. Let's set up these remaining pipes and then I'll turn off the atmosipper. Wife brought some tea. I like it. But for my purposes, spawning with a very limited amount of oxygen, like a kilomole of oxygen, feels like a lot. All right. Another thing I'm going to need to do is to wire up the regulators. And wire up the light now, too. Okay, so we have a CO2 pressure regulator and a random gas mix back pressure regulator that will do filtration. The next project, of course, will be to wire things up, but I want to stop the atmosipping because I don't want to atmosip too much unattended because there is not fail-safes set up for it. It could blow. And as much as you guys like explosions, when I'm not present for them are not as fun, right? You want me to be the one blowing up, not just the base unattended. Because that's not sexy. Also gonna want to make another potato. All the more reason to get the greenhouse done, right? Because I only have 14 potatoes left, and I don't want to plant them all, because, well, then I'd have no more potatoes to farm. I'm not in any risk of running out of potatoes, I don't think. And if it was, I'd kick it into gear. So, cables. Let's get a few more cables before we go back out to wire up the remainder of that. Did the autosave stop? Let's see. No, I don't think so. But I'll save anyway. How much nitrogen do we get? Yeah, a little bit. Atmosipping's off. CO2's fine. Swap my propel tank out. I've been using my base atmosphere to propel, so if I use my jetpack indoors, it's not screwing things up. All right, that's enough cables. Let's wire the bad boy up. So tomorrow night might be the night where I properly pressurize the greenhouse. I close it up, I try to cool it down, and I airlock it and all that stuff. Frozen CO2 would be cool if phase changes existed. Well, it'd be cool until it broke all your pipes for turning into a solid. But I guess if your pipes were pressurized enough, it would stay. It depends on what the triple point is. I don't know. I don't have that memorized, but yeah, I'm actually really glad there aren't phase changes like that, because it would be this game would be so much harder if there were. If you had to like worry about phase changing. It's already hard enough. All right, so now we have the pressure and back pressure. The pressure regulators, where was a running power? I'm gonna have to rip into the wall, I think, to find power. Okay, that showed me nothing. Let's try that again. Where the heck's my power lines? I will find you, power line. Ah, I can't move. I'm pinned. Oh my god. The pressure changes between night and day are like flinging me around my base. I'm having extra... I can't get out that window. I literally... there we go. Dang. Violent. Alright, let's close that window back up. So the power's here. Alright. I can work with that. And it needs to run there. It's gonna be micro jank here. Just letting you know. I'm gonna run it up. Wow! My god, the breeze. I need like mag boots. Actually, I could... Can I run the power? Yeah, if I can run it like that, I can make this cleaner. There. Be a little bit better. That whooshing noise behind me makes me very uncomfortable. I'm sure it makes you very uncomfortable as it is slowly trying to suck me in. I'm glad that my thruster has stabilizers. This will be a lot harder without. Quit trying to pull me in. Jeez. Okay, there. Now it's wired up. With not too much ugliness. I'm stuck to this wall. Come on. Alright, let's build everything back that I ripped out. So that should be able to turn on. Yeah, I ripped up this hallway pretty considerably. I seem to be missing a piece of glass. You know what? I don't think I was missing a piece of glass. I think the window was. That I had a single-paned piece. Alright, so now we have a back pressure regulator and a pressure regulator that are going to be able to do my filtration for me. All that is required is for me to connect the pipes. Okay, you gotta move. So once the room is ready, I will connect these pipes to the other side, and they will start to they'll start to be able to do atmo and stuff like that. And then connect this up for the cooling. So last but not least, the ceiling light. This one's pretty straightforward. Nothing fancy about that. And ta-da, I have lights. It's gonna cast some mad shadows, but that's fine. So, what do I got? I got my portable air scrubber for when I want to close up this facility. Let's deal with my my waste tank caution, and then I'll start to floor everything up. Okay, yeah, I hear you, lady. And we'll get ready for the pressure test. Hey, Yoda. What's up, buddy? Don't forget to build a out vent mount for the portable air scrubber. I've got one in my base right now that I'm gonna use. I've got this one that I can still use. It does, yeah, so it should be fine. And I got two of my favorite puppies with me. Wow, my ox tank really got low there. All the more reason to plant a farm. Now, the other thing about the farm is I can have certain crops be harveyed and some not be harveyed. The reason for that is harveys are kind of annoying, but if I have a bunch more crops than I need for the harveys, like the harveys should run basically what I need to subsist for food, and then all the rest of the trays can just be for oxygen production. Oh, that tea is good. Wouldn't that require me to drag it through the airlocks? Yes, it would. I'm fine with that. I'm only gonna ever have to do it once, and the back pressure regulators can help me. Oh, I can't get in there. All right, I'll go in from here, like Tom Cruise. Okay, I'm also floating. Oh, Jesus. The pressure changes on Venus are kind of annoying. I mean, I'm glad I'm not playing on new Venus because that would be harder. But this version of Venus is not easy. Ow.
Temperature critical.
Piece of hard suit. Nah. That's not a hard suit. That's a soft suit. Ow. Nope, roll covers backwards. So, who jumped? Who jumped? 'Cause that was a loud crunch. No! What did I... Darn it. The hell piece that I just... Oh, the compare. Alright, let's turn off this batch writer. Darn it. Alright. Greet. Seriously? The night I wanted to pressurize? Alright, you know what? Oh my god! There we go. I'm in an inside environment now. Suck it, Venus! All All right, what can go wrong will go wrong. Compare unit. So this is comparing the temperature logic reader is greater than the temperature logic memory. On, 1, on. Oh, and then the input here is the compare. Done. All right, I fixed it. There's my roll cover. My floors. Oh yeah, it's a test to see if power will blow out again. Yeah, it's true. Well, I'm sort of stuck in here. I'm not really. I could get out. Well, I'm gonna sit in here because I wanted to. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I wanted to be. This is when I'm gonna Atmos seal it up anyway. So I'm gonna punch a bunch of holes in here to chill it down to atmospheric temp. And then, whoa, I just got ejected. Then seal it up once the inside of that greenhouse is ambient. And then start cooling it down. So it's not quite ambient. And I am missing one glass over there. Yeah. All right, I'll go get that one glass now, and then, or here, I will put it, and then let me grab one glass from the base. I need a weather warning system again. Maybe I'll build one at some point. So, prep greenhouse for Atmo. It's going to be my my current project. And give Yoda a kiss. You ready to suggest it? Yep. As soon as I'm done with this, I'll take on new projects. And maybe weather warning system will be one of them. I check the power systems. Yeah, I'll do that. That is a sort of a required maintenance-y thingy for me to do. Let's get a network analyzer in. The easiest way to do this is to see if the network up here, 52, is the network down here. 52. Yeah, no, we're good. It worked. Just changing the transformer outputs fixed it. We have no burnouts. All right, so before it, I'm not going to wait until just before dawn when it's the coolest. I'm just going to close this up earlier than that. So then the remaining is up there. There's one other thing I wanted to do first, which is to steal 2 pipes, or 1 pipe, and color my pipes proper color. Okay, let's slap the glass on. Ah! All right, am I ready to airlock this? No. I'm not. Because this section needs to be temporarily vacuumed out. So instead, I'm going to seal this from the other side. And then hope that everything works when hooking it up like this. If it's working, we should see a dramatic increase in the temperature of the coolant in there. And yet, it's dramatically increasing in temp. So that is an indicator that it's kind of working. So let's vacuum out that one little spot there. So that I can set up the airlock. This game is a lot of fun with friends, yeah. I've been actually playing this multiplayer with friends. It is tons of fun. It's difficult, but tons of fun. Yeah, technically I only need to get rid of the X in one little spot, true. But it's easier to just vacuum it out aggressively. I can vacuum at night with the windows, just not during the day. At night, the pressure difference between outdoors and indoors is fine. During the day, that's when I crack. But that's why I'm going to do a temporary vacuum just to get out the gases I don't want in the base. And then I can set up the airlock. Oh, but it's becoming daytime. Which means I won't be able to do it. All right, I think what I'm going to do is wire it up so it can be vacuumed out when it's time. So I know I'm cracking into this and introducing more hot gas. But yeah, it's significantly cooler than ambient. 83C in here. So the AC system is working. Can confirm. Because, yeah, 82, it's dropping. Nice. Nice. Alternatively, yeah, I don't actually need to vacuum it out. Because I can just Atmo... Well... No, no, it needs to be vacuumed out. because this section is different than the other section. So I will set up, I'll set up a temporary vacuum stuff for this. So this is all temporary wires and all that. Okay, so tomorrow night, I'll be able to close this door and vacuum this out. What I can do is actually code the airlock to start working now, though. Hey, dropped 4 more degrees. It's really getting chill in here. Another thing I could do while I wait is to atmos scrub the unwanted gases that are in here. So turn that on. And it's going to pull out the nitrogen and pollutant that is in this room, leaving just pure CO2. So we'll have to keep an eye on how full this is getting. And then move it around a little bit so it gets all it wants. But it's getting colder in this room, and yeah, I'm very, very proud about that. It worked first try. This, I think, needs a window frame with no window in it or something. This is a curated playlist, which is different than usual, yeah. Because I went through all the songs and picked them out myself. All right, data dick. Data dick. Data disk. There are corner wall parts. Yeah. But I don't want just the corner. I want the top too. So I think a window without the glass would work. Let's call this internal glass door. No, that's not a swear. That's not a swear. Get out of here. Greenhouse airlock gas sensor. Greenhouse airlock external soverbose. Greenhouse external glass door. Greenhouse internal glass door. I hope the glass doors can handle the vacuum. Greenhouse internal activent. Greenhouse, oh yeah, airlock. Greenhouse airlock internal or greenhouse internal airlock? Airlock internal, airlock external. Okay, so everything is all nicely labeled or whatevered. Yep. And now, greenhouse, let's set this up. So the pressure in here is, let's call it 100. Let's call what on the other side is 100. Now if I write airlock, gas sensor, exterior, interior, greenhouse, airlock, external glass door, internal glass door. Okay, that should be all set. Okay, exterior, interior, pull. And now this airlock separates out. Well, let's see if it works. Separates out the 2 atmospheres between the greenhouse and the base. And then it's putting in air from the greenhouse. Which is 99% CO2. I might have to code it. Not even might. I'm going to code it so it's only like 80 kPa. So it goes faster. All right, 80, because I don't mind a little breeze to the face. I should also have a giant sign right before the door saying like wear your suit or something like that, so that I can't walk in here. Well, I could walk in here, but so that I wouldn't walk in here without a suit on and get myself, you know, blasted with CO2 and start to suffocate or whatever. Yep. I think my coolant is struggling. I'm curious what effect it's having on the main base. But once I see the sun go down, I'm going to quickly vent out everything from this section of the room. And then I'm going to crowbar the 2 window panes so that I can enter the base from here. Yeah, have a suit storage, but I don't necessarily... I might not want to... Well, I could have a normal suit storage and then a hard suit storage for when I go outside or something like that. I may need additional radiators in my vacuum chamber. Well, I think what I'm going to need to do is just increase the size of my vacuum chamber at this point, because my vacuum chamber is about as big as it's... it has as many vents as it can have. It's cooling down, though. It also could just use more X. Prepare for rapid pressurization when I hit that. Yeah, I know. It's going to slap me in the face. I could add a lot of X to the system. Again, that would be a new task. To fix the cooling problem of the base would be a new task. All right. There is still N. You. Pull the N out. The N filter's fine. We'll just get the last little bit of N. So when I see the sun actually set, I will do the vacuuming. I don't want to do it earlier because I don't want to implode. Also, I need to remember not to jetpack because my jetpack is obviously... here, I'll even rip it out. So my jetpack is totally the wrong gas and would pollute the heck out of this greenhouse. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want a suit storage at the door eventually that has like a CO2 jetpack and is set up for this or whatever, you know? Or no jetpack at all. Just a hard suit backpack or something like that. Well, okay, autosave just kicked in. God, I hate these things. Well, it's quickly becoming 100% CO2. It's still cooling down too. All right, I think we are we're at vacuum time. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Hey, Syndra. Man, it is way in the wee hours in Spain. I like this song. Save first? Yeah, I will. I may be crazy, but I'm not. Ew. So, whatever gas that was... Yeah, it's the unwanted stuff. So, on. And while that's on, let's save. Nothing like, skin on my teeth, right? Venus 2. You're liking the look of it, poetic artist? Yeah, me too. right, so now I'm pulling all the air out so that I can get back into the base. So once this is empty, a little bit of CO2 and a little bit of N is kind of fine, but it's hot too, so I want to get it all. It's so weird how quiet the game gets when you're at low pressure. I mean, it's not weird, it's actually like pretty true to how sound travels not through a vacuum or near vacuum. You'd still have vibrations through the, vibrations through your suit, because your suit is pressurized, but it's pretty cool. All right, so this is without air. This is a set. Okay, done. There is nothing in this room anymore. So here we go. I hope it doesn't break my suit. I'm gonna kind of stand over here. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't any debris. So now I'm back in my base where it's normal temperature and pressure, and we did it. We did it! Yeah, and I have a limbo pole. Actually, I'm gonna tear that out, obviously, because I don't need that anymore. Oops, that's not supposed to be like that either. Okay, this is going to be a little sketchy. But these pipes can now connect up too. Now let me remove this here. I'm going to fix what I just screwed up. Remove this window. Move the vent. Move. All right. Whew. I hate doing that. All right, now let's connect it up. So I think this is supposed to go down. Or up. Okay, it's supposed to go up. And now that the airlock has power, that confirms it. All right, let's put things back. So a window pane on this. Oh, crap. It's doing that thing again where I can't actually interact with the thing I want. There we are. And then a window pane here. And plastic there. Good. Okay, no propellant alarm can stop. Let's put some of this stuff away and grab some pipes. So I need some liquid pipe. I need like 1, 2, 3. I need a few liquid pipes and some regular pipes. But I would say that worked. We're kind of a business. Venus 3. I'm also gonna change my gas mix. So my gas mixer is gonna go from a mix of nitrogen and carbon dioxide to nitrogen and oxygen to slowly oxygenate my base. But I might do that once I have a farm up and running, so I don't run out of oxygen and not be able to breathe, because I happen to like breathing. I know it's like a weird sort of I'm like oxygen elitist or whatever, but I happen to like breathing, so I'm not going to do that until I have the farm up and running. Was these glass sheets extra? I don't even know. All right, so there was the pipes I need, and then we're also going to want liquid pipes. Weird flex. I know. It's a weird flex that I am. I like to breathe. So this will be the back, and this will be the feed. And now this is pipe 1393 and 1396. Making sure that the airlock is actually working properly. It should be 100% CO2. It is. 44C? Oh, we're already within farming temperature. I might not need more coolant. Damn, that cooled down fast. Honestly, in like one day, it went from 100 and something to 40. Oh, smoking hot. Or in this case, not. Smoking not. Wow. Wow. I know. It's these radiators. Jesus. Damn, Daniel. All right, so pressure regulator. Let's keep the pressure in this room at 110 kPa. Or no, let's do 115. And then the back pressure regulator at 110. And that will create the draft. You should start to see air lines from right to left. Well, actually, that's not true. Because you're not going to see air lines until it is 100 and whatever. So this pipe network has... CO2. So it is adding CO2 to the room. The room's already temperate. The room is crazy temperate already. It's just unbelievable to me. I could honestly start planning in here. That is how fast that thing acted. And then as far as I could tell, I can't use my jetpack, so I have to like parkour. But as far as I could tell, there's no more nitrogen in this room. Just let me jump around like a spider monkey for a second. Because I want to get into every part of the room. But as far as I could tell, we're good. This is a nitrogen-free zone. So that worked like too well. I like it. I like when things work well. All we need to do is hook up our water. So I need a few more water pipes to complete the connection, and then we'll start planning. So let's bring this, let's turn off the air scrubber because I don't want it to scrub once I'm in the other half of the base. And cycle that bad boy. Oh, speaking of which, greenhouse airlock console, because you guys know how much I like verbose. The extra two glass is actually from where I removed it here, connecting the new part of the base to the old part of the base. It occurred to me and I didn't mention it, but that's where the extra glass came from. So it shouldn't worry you. All right, I'm a little worried about interacting with this handle. In fact, I'm going to save first because there's a very real possibility that the moment I touch the handle, the scrubber smashes me in the face and kills me. Okay, it didn't, but I flinched because these are so annoying to use. And then I also saved in case it farts on me, because it could fart on me. All right. So before I wrench it down, let's turn on the volume pump. I cannot believe I remembered to do that. And it didn't out fart. Phenomenal. Whoa, I really used a lot of power. That's probably because I have my my oven on the whole time. Yup. Ooh, look at that. Look at that chamber pressure. Spicy, spicy. Alright, stop. We definitely heated it up enough. Am I still sipping Atmo? No, I haven't been in a while. For a while. I will need to, probably sometime in the future, set up, a way for me to sip carbon dioxide at night. Like an automatic system where if the pressure of my, CO2 tank... Whoa, Raptor Talon! I just noticed. I read, yeah, wow. Thank you for all the bits. Holy cow. You're loving Evil Genius? I really do enjoy the game, and I spent an embarrassing amount of time since I had it offered to me early or whatever, just playing the bejesus out of it so that I could teach it well. Because I really hate when I play a game and I'm not good at it. Because, you know, I feel like it's my job to be somewhat of an instructor. And yeah, I played it a bit too much. I think my wife would say. Maybe that's where I'm getting all the wrist pain, but it paid off because at this point I'm very happy to be able to answer people's questions and sort of talk about game theory and min-maxing and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you. And it's been fun to see your royal decrees in Frost and Fire. That has been a real pleasure. You're up there as one of my favorite leaders of my RimWorld communities. So, my coolant pipe is still hot, but it's around room temperature, so it's fine, I'd say. Is it worth minimizing the air scrubber? Maybe? It might be. So, at this point, we definitely 100% have the greenhouse set up for everything but water. It's the right temperature. It's the right atmosphere. Yeah. That's so exciting. So how many water pipes? Like, let's say 4, I think I need. So let's get the water over there now. I'm going to need a lot more water pipes than that once I connect things. So I did say that I'm going to try a Harvey. I'm not going to say it's going to work because I haven't messed around with them. I haven't actually made it work for myself. Oh, before I do that, let me put away these extra pipes. Get rid of all the extra unnecessary stuff in my inventory. $14 to $20 is the water pipes we're going to need. Something like that. Do Harveys only work with trays? Yes. I do believe they only work with trays, and they only work with device trays as well. So there's 2 types of trays. There's device trays and regular trays. And I'll demo that in a second. All right, so now we should have water flow out to that point there. So a device tray, here's a regular hydroponics tray, and a device tray has a data port, and that data port will read the state of the plant. How it does that, I cannot tell you, but the plants have like a few different states depending on their growth stages, where like 0 is you just planted, and then it will go like 1 to sapling, 2 to like juvenile, 3 to mature, and 4 to full yield or whatever like that. It's something around that I don't have it memorized. But in other words, a Harvey is going to need the data from the tray in order to know when to harvest and when to sow seeds and all that stuff. But Harveys are also a little buggy, so yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. They're a little buggy. A posture check and a hydrate. Cheers. So before I set up a Harvey, I'm going to want to do a little manual planning. I want to make sure that the farm works before I plant anything. So I'm gonna put a token potato. Thanks for the bits, Omega. Yeah, we revoted and decided that I was going to use Harvey's, but only under the stipulation that I will in no way explain the IC code. I'm honestly, I'll put it this way, and Droiden can attest to this, being a developer that helps me with C# for RimWorld. I'm not a really good. I don't know MIPS fluently. I don't use MIPS for work. MIPS is the, IC logic stuff. So I can vaguely tell you what things are doing, but not all that well, because it's going to be a copy and paste. And, the only time I'm going to look at MIPS beyond copying and pasting is if I have to, troubleshoot something. So that's the caveat, is, I'm willing to use IC code just as long as I don't really have to explain it, because I don't know it well enough. Yeah, I'm using MIPS for work if I'm playing Stationeers for it. Yeah, no one actually. It's funny, when I was in my CS Masters degree, one of the first courses I had to take was a MIPS course, which I was really good at MIPS when I was taking that course, and then because it's not a code that I ever used in real life, all that knowledge just went and disappeared. Just immediately voided out of my brain. My brain yeeted it so fast. So another thing I'm gonna have to figure out is exactly how I want to lay out my my greenhouse. The way I figure is, so I'll speak to a bit of the bugs of Harvey. The Harvey bugs pulls seeds from shoots not at their intakes, which means that for each shoot network, this would be a lot easier if I was actually showing you what's going on. So let me put this down. Also, it's 31C in this room right now. Woo! That's all I can say. Woo! It is temperate. We have a temperate greenhouse. I'm gonna dance to that. Right, Tusky? Yeah, you're so sweet. So let me print up a Harvey so I can actually show you what's going on. And, for educational purposes. But basically, Harvey's, the way it works is you set down a tray, and then you have a Harvey, which is like a little crane thing, like a vending machine claw, that will plant and harvest the plant that's in the tray underneath it. And you need one Harvey per one tray. I think the Harvey is on the electric print. Yeah, it is. Steel and silicon, which is in here. Don't worry, Sharkbite. My base is 23C. When I'm in the farm, because the farm is not breathable, it's going to be... I'm going to be in a suit. Oh yeah, check if the pipes are the water seating up. They are, potentially. It's 36C. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Huh. I've never printed up a Harvey, I don't think. So here's what the Harvey looks like. It's just a little, like a vending machine grabber arm thing. And I already have the, did I plop the, yeah, I plopped the tray in there. Okay, cool. So the Harvey, not that I have any shoots, but the Harvey relies on shoots. So the way the chute system works is it will pull seeds from the chute, and then when it harvests, it will put seeds into the chute. Which means if you have a closed loop, you can just keep replanting forever until the shoots fill up. But yeah, let me just plop it down so I can show you what's going on. So basically, your Harvey goes. It will need frame support, I think. Okay, no, it just needs to be at the right height. So the Harvey gets set up so that it will harvest whatever's in this hydroponic tray and stick it back into the chute system that's above it. But because the Harveys just pull more or less from random at their imports, the best way that you can set this up is for somewhat of a like closed hopper system or something like that. So I'm gonna set it up as a open loop, purposefully. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do open loop or closed loop. I haven't really decided. But then, if I want multiple plants, I would need multiple chute networks. So what I think I'm going to do is to have my hydroponic trays be here and then like run around the perimeter. And I'm going to have to decide what plants to plant. I don't know if I should vote on that or not. I haven't really thought that over. But now this tray has water. And... well, hypothetically... Aaron, let me save first. Hypothetically, I can stick a potato in there right now, and it should grow. Well, when it has light, it should grow. Soy, taters... that'd be pretty good. Yeah, okay. Potato's happy. Right, just doesn't have lighting. Unfavorable lighting. So if we take a look at the Harvey here, once I get it to the right height, which Harvey do I want? Like that one, I think. Import. Yep, okay. So that's where the Harvey's going to go. When it's plugged in... oh, I don't even know how much power the Harvey draws. That's another thing I'm going to have to figure out. Because I don't want to brown out my greenhouse with too much power draw. And then if I have multiple Harvey networks... there's also the added problem of if I have multiple Harvey networks, they're going to have to be on their own, like transformers or APCs or something. Where is the plug for you? Okay. I am going to be very, very tempted to use my jetpack, so let's pull the propellant out.
Jetpack critical.
Because I don't want to... oh, okay. So the data and power is at the top. Got it. Thank you for tuning in to Stationeers Venus, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Keep in mind that the Twitch series has since ended. If you would like to catch live streams of mine, Rhadamant.com has my countdown timer to upcoming streams and a schedule for video releases. If you want a link to that, it can be found in the description. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode or some upcoming stream. Farewell.